Air Show experience with tickets to the premium seating tent, padded seats, meals, and more for just $125. Premium tickets are going fast, so buy yours today. To purchase premium tickets and for more information, visit LincolnAirShow.com. We'll see you at the Guardians of Freedom Air Show in late August.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 6 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, call 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. On July 16th, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is transitioning to 988. There is hope. For 24/7 support, call, text, or chat 988.
Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturdays, Sunday Family Fun Days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Gather round. This is the Ticket Water Cooler.
This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game.
Coming at you live in the heart of Lincoln, America.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
On air and online at theticketfm.com. Here are your hosts, Jake Bakoven and Enrique Alvarez Clary.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome into the Ticket Water Cooler here on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. I know many of you were expecting or hoping for Bach, but he's not back yet. And unlike previous days, it's not my almost forever co-host, Austin Orman, that's joining me. It is now my other co-host, Nick Stainert.
What do you mean by Austin's your almost forever co-host?
Me and Austin have been doing shows with each other pretty much these last 3 I don't know. It just feels like forever. Every time I need somebody in here, he's right here. It's been a while.
Do you want me to go get him instead?
No, it's been forever. There he is. There's my guy.
Okay, because
what's up, Austin?
What he means is that I'm dependable. Everyone else is gone. I'm just around.
What are you trying to say, Austin?
I'm trying to say.
Aren't you taking a weekend in a couple weeks? Aren't you taking a week off?
Yeah, for a baby moon, having a child, so I can be here and work through the birth of my child.
Well, that's understandable. Wow.
Yeah, my last vacation forever. I'm getting it in while I can.
It's true. Where are you guys going?
Going down to Texas.
Nice.
Yeah, swinging through OKC and hitting all the major cities down there on the way back up. But I will say, even when I get back from vacation, I'm back for the Sunday night shows.
Look at
Wow.
that.
Even when I'm on vacation, I'm not on vacation.
That, my friends, is what you want. He's a great person right there.
Thank you.
It's a
All
great
I have
guy.
to say is I'm glad you're here. It's nice not having to be on the radio 6 hours straight. But I do miss my Ellison Forever Go host.
Almost forever.
Please, you can take it.
No, he's busy. He's got
I got
stuff to
clips to
do.
cut.
Yeah.
I know.
Just want to
Stuff
pop
to
in
do.
and say hi.
Because guess what? When he's not working, he's still working.
LSU. Well, see, here's the thing: is Austin and I were having a pretty riveting LSU baseball and MLB draft baseball conversation just a little bit ago, because so Rico, the Major League Baseball draft. I don't know if you've seen this. It's like 1, 2, and 3 already planned out on who they are.
That's happening.
But 14 of the top 38 in ESPN, Kylie McDaniel, his mock draft for top 40 draft picks. 14, I believe, is how many I counted that played in Omaha in the College World Series.
Wow.
So you want to talk about how good this College World Series was?
That's why.
There was a lot of talent.
Man, you know how
a lot of talent.
So remember COVID year.
I do.
The MLB draft was supposed to be held at the CHI Health Center
in Omaha
the week before the College World Series was supposed to be played.
Yep, I do remember that.
And they were like, we're just going to do this so then you can say, like, I'm watching future Los Angeles Angel, this person. I'm watching the future Cleveland Guardian, this person. Although I think it was still the Indians at the time. But Cleveland Guardian, Cub, Yankee, and that would have been amazing. But it never happened.
I always hated,
and the MLB didn't want to move it back.
I always hated how they switched it at the start to July. It used to be in June, and there'd be all these cool, super cool videos of like guys at super regionals where it was like I remember the video of like Dansby Swanson finding out he got picked number 1 overall, and he didn't find out until after the super regional game. And so they were all just like huddled up, and Tim Corbin, the coach, is like, yeah, Dansby, you got picked number 1 overall, by the way.
He was like, oh yeah, by the way. Anyways.
And so like everybody freaks out. And then guess what? For college baseball, that provides an opportunity for people to be like, yeah, I'm going to go watch this future big leaguer and going to do it for a fraction of the price and on college baseball's biggest stage.
Can you imagine getting his if you're a little kid and you're sitting there watching Dansby Swanson and your parents tell you, or you just know, like, this guy got drafted number 1 overall by the Arizona Diamondbacks, even though he didn't play for them.
Which it was always crazy though. Yeah, Arizona Diamondbacks. Shout out to Shelby Miller.
People forget.
But no, like that's what was great. I always wondered also like how they handled the finances of that. Like, did they have to wait until their college season was over
to like sign the contract?
To like sign them officially.
Oh.
So that they didn't have, because technically that would be pain.
But I mean, you wouldn't it be like an understanding?
But you just can't have like a mutual like handshake. Like we're just gonna look past this.
Well, it's not like you're gonna sign it and they're just automatically gonna hand you a check with your signing bonus.
That's what happens though. It's like the day after, the next day.
Well, I'm sure they can delay that. I don't think they're sitting there and they're just like, well, he signed it, so now we have to pay him. Now he can't play for you. Although, if you're an MLB team,
talk about the bargaining chip there.
If you're who has the number 1 overall pick?
The Pirates.
If the Pirates,
which is so stupid. The Pirates continue to win the lottery, and the Pirates are actually in contention of the NL Central somehow without O'Neal Cruz, may I add, and they still have the number 1 overall pick.
Or is he coming back this season?
He'll come back this season, just not till they're probably in the playoffs, which is so stupid to say.
But so they're going to take Carter. Yeah. No, they're going to take Cruz.
No. So now it's going to be interesting, and this is the conversation that Austin and I were having just a couple minutes ago. As if people don't know, MLB draft, the selections, the picks, they have a certain slot value. So it's like the max that somebody can sign a guy to.
Yes.
And I mean, you've seen it before. Like the Royals, for example, will take I think when they were the 7th or 8th pick, in last year's draft, or 2 drafts ago, when they passed up on Kumar Rocker.
Yes.
They signed somebody for a lesser amount of money so that they could then kind of reach and sign somebody for more money in the second round. And the reason they did that is because the guy they took in the second round was from the Kansas City area and he was committed to play college ball at an SEC school. But hey, if we give you more money than the slot is allowing us to because we saved money in the first round, then guess what? We're going to continue to draw you away from that collegiate institution. So teams will sometimes manipulate it that way.
That seems dumb.
But for example, so like the number 1 overall selection has a slot value of $9.7 million. Slot value of $9.7 million.
And that's the max?
That's the max.
Okay.
That's the max. Now, the slot value for the Washington Nationals, $8.9 million. So the difference, so either Dylan Cruz is getting that 9.7 and Skeens is getting the 8.9, or Skeens is getting the 9.7 and Cruz is getting the 8.9.
If you're a Nationals fan, do you want to see them take another pitcher very high, only to, if after you've seen what happened to your other pitchers?
I think so, because you don't want, I mean, you would expect him not to be like Steven Strasburg, hopefully.
You would hope so. I hope so.
Well, and that's where we were talking, like, we think the position player, the Pirates should probably take Dylan Cruz because position player that can do everything well. Dylan Cruz runs well. He has a high IQ. He hits the ball well.
What was it? He finished his LSU career getting on base 75
straight games. He reached on base 75 straight games.
That's crazy.
Now, here's what's even crazier, Rico. He struck out, I think it was 46 times I saw in 258 at-bats, which is this season in SEC competition.
Wow.
That's good for about 18% of the time he strikes out.
Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge struck out 46 times yesterday.
So
Aaron Judge wasn't playing.
So Dylan Cruz strikes out 18% of the time in SEC competition, which is as close as you're going to be able to get to the next level.
Yeah.
In the college game. MLB average is 22.4%. So you're looking at it here as a guy or as a team that you want to draft Dylan Cruz because you're going, okay, he struck out 18% of the time, which is about 4.5% lower than the major league average, right?
He'll find a way on base, whether it's a hit or something.
He does everything well. Yeah. And that's where, and plus he's a position player, right? And you have the ability to move position players. Like if he ends up needing to move or shift over to left or right field, then you can.
A lot of different places you can play him. Whereas with a pitcher,
obviously you can.
You're either starting or you're relief.
And
but
man,
you're still pitching.
There's been and there's also been stories of guys where they want like one part of their game when you're a position player. It's a better hit rate, I think, going into the majors or, eventually advancing farther, because if one part of his game kind of falls behind, you still have the other 4 parts of his game to make up for it. Where the pitcher, if he gets into AA ball and he's struggling, then you're sitting there going, okay, man, we wasted a number 2 overall pick on this guy. Not wasted, because I don't think that's going to happen with Paul Skeens, but Tommy John surgery and things like that can obviously happen. But seriously, so and like Wyatt Langford from Florida, probably any other year's number 1 overall pick, but here he is as the number 3 overall pick, just because you're behind Dylan Cruz and Paul Skeens. It's just ridiculous.
It just happens year after year.
9.7. $9,721,000 slot value for the Pittsburgh Pirates, which is crazy because they drafted the catcher from Louisville, number 1 overall last year. Was it? Hold on.
Did they get 2 back-to-back number 1 overall picks?
I want to say they did. They
Congratulations,
drafted
Dylan Cruz. You are going to be a millionaire.
Okay, so the 2022. Oh, just kidding. So Jackson Holiday was number 1 last year. I should have known that. Pittsburgh had the number 4 overall pick. They took Termar Johnson, from a shortstop from Mays High School in Georgia.
Interesting.
And then so they had the Henry Davis. Is that the catcher's name? 2021 MLB draft. Pirates took catcher Henry Davis from Louisville. This was the draft that Kumar Rocker was supposed to go into. He was the only player, Kumar Rocker that did not sign in the first 29 picks.
Yep.
Man, a couple of these other names, these are good. So
didn't the other Vanderbilt pitcher go early?
Jack Leiter went 2 overall.
There you go.
which he's struggling too. Let's get a Jack Leiter stats update here.
No,
Jack Leiter stats. He's struggling. Last time I checked in the
Vanderbilt pitching, not great.
Okay, here we go. So he's in Double-A.
Okay.
In 2022, so last season, he had a 3-10 record and a 5.5 earned run average in 92 innings thrown. This season in Frisco, he has a 2-3 record with a 4.3 earned run average in 60 innings pitched. Good strikeout to walk ratio. He only walked 38 guys and struck out 80, so a good strikeout to walk ratio. But
apparently he needs to stop putting the ball in the strike zone.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. So, but no, in this draft, this was the one where the Royals drafted Frank Mazzucato, 7th overall from East Catholic High School in Connecticut. But then in the second round, the Royals took Ben Kudrna, Kudrna.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Who was a pitcher from Blue Valley Southwest High School in Kansas. So there you go. That's
gaming the system.
Which I don't remember where he was supposed to. He had committed to play baseball at LSU. So they wanted to draw him away from LSU, and it did.
It worked. Now
Congratulations.
And I bet he's looking at it like, damn, could have been me.
Yeah, I think we needed to.
Could have been me winning a national title instead of making these millions of dollars. Oh darn.
Jordan Wicks. Oh, he's with the Cubs. Max Muncy was drafted that year.
Max Muncy?
That was quick.
Wow. Wait a minute, Max?
That's quick.
I feel like Max Muncy's been in the league for a while.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Yep, that's our baseball
Will
corner.
Bednar.
That's our little.
I forgot about this guy.
Ticket water cooler baseball corner. When we come back, maybe we'll dive a little deeper into some Major League Baseball draft and a little more baseball coming up next on the Ticket Water Cooler.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
There's never a better time to earn more on your checking account. Open a free Kasasa cash checking account with Liberty First Credit Union and earn up to 5.5% APY for up to $40,000. It's simple. Open your Kasasa cash checking account online or stop into any of the 4 Lincoln locations or Seward and Omaha branches. Liberty First makes switching easy, and Kasasa checking is always free. See libertyfirstcu.com for details. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sure.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken Firebird sandwich, a 100% all beef split grilled hot dog, and any version of their funky fries. Stop by the cafe just behind Outback Steakhouse on 48th Street or catch the food truck out and about all spring and summer. Check out their menu, order carry out, or schedule catering at motorfoodtruck.com.
Allo is here to give you the FYI. Are your shows buffering? We know why. Are your games lagging? Don't deny. Your work calls dropping? Here's the FYI. Your old school internet company can't keep up. They give it a try. Their network isn't enough. Don't get trapped in their gimmicks and lies. It's time to fiber your internet with Allo. Honest, local, and hassle-free is what we stand by. Experience Allo Internet. Visit allofibers.com/FYI.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
A mix of sun and clouds expected today with a high of around 89. Southeast winds could gust over 25 to 30. We will see a chance of scattered thunderstorms moving in this evening into tonight with a low of 67. Then clearing and becoming very hot tomorrow with an afternoon high around 97. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Back to the Ticket Water Cooler on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to the Ticket Water Cooler here on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. I am Rico, joined by my happy hour co-host, Nick Sainert, as Jake Bachman will be back tomorrow from working the Men's College World Series. We will all welcome him back with open arms. But this time, the Ticket Water Cooler, not this time, but the Ticket Water Cooler is brought to you by and sponsored by the Guardians of Freedom Air Show, coming to Lincoln's Air Park August 26th and 27th. Get yourself more details on the air show at LincolnAirShow.com. Again, that's the Guardians of Freedom Air Show sponsoring the Ticket Water Cooler today. And we are kind of in a baseball corner.
Big time. Notorious B.I.B. I love the effort, man. I would love to see Skeens or Cruz in a Cubs uniform next year. Dude, me too. But it's not going to happen.
I think every team would love to see either one.
Unfortunately, not going to happen. But I did check on the Cubs' first-round pick from last year, Cade Horton, the Oklahoma pitcher that pitched in the College World Series. Currently has a 1.32 earned run average in single-A ball. So
bring him up.
He's going to be the next big thing.
Bring him up. AAA immediately. Skip over AA. A kind of baseball corner.
No, that's what they did with Anthony Volpe.
Yep.
And they skipped over AAA, sent him from AA to the majors.
And he's good now. He's better
Is
now.
Is he okay
He's doing
now?
better. He started off hot.
Yep.
He started off great. And then things caught up to him. And people started realizing, hey, he still doesn't really know what's going on. So it was bad for a while.
Rico,
I said he's doing better than he was during that stretch.
If you had to guess his batting average right
it's
now.
not. No, it's not good, but it's going up. It's like one or two something. No,
it's 195 right now.
No, it was down to like 160 something.
Okay.
Like he's getting better. He's one of the faster guys on the team. He's good at stealing bases.
He has 15 of those.
He's good with the glove. They needed somebody there to fill the spot, so he's good with the glove as well. The hitting was good at the beginning. He hit some pretty timely home runs, get some pretty timely RBIs, but for the most part, it's not it's not great.
So in the last 14 days, he's hitting 258 with 12 strikeouts, 6 walks, 8 hits. So he has more strikeouts than hits.
And that's better than he was doing.
Last 28 days, he had 12 hits and 24 strikeouts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's better.
So in the last month, basically, he's hitting 185 with 12 hits and 65 at-bats, 24 of those are 24 strikeouts and 7 walks.
Every once in a while, he'll give you a glimpse.
Three home runs and 7 RBIs.
Every once in a while, he'll give you a glimpse, and you go, "Ooh, that's really good." And then, like the next 5 at bats, you're like, "That's not."
That's a shame for Anthony Volpe.
Yeah, they kind of forced him into it.
It's just skipped right over AAA.
You know who's really disappointing, and not in like all aspects, but just base running? Gleyber Torres. He is very bad at base running.
I'm trying to find, so minor league stats for Anthony Volpe when they brought him up. That's what I wanted to get to. So in Somerset, he was hitting 251, which that's fine.
Okay.
251. He had 106 hits and 88 strikeouts. So strikeouts are
it's a problem.
So here's the example. We just talked about Dylan Cruz last segment, right? And I know we want to get to Jello shots. We'll get to that.
No, you're good.
So we talked about the MLB average for strikeouts right now is at like 22.4% on average. Dylan Cruz
18
in SEC competition, 18% of the time he struck out, 42 or 46 strikeouts and 258 at bats for the potential number 1 overall pick out of LSU.
I think he should be.
So Anthony Volpe in his last season in Somerset in AA for the Yankees, he had 88 strikeouts in 422 at-bats, which is 21%, which technically still under average. However, here in the majors, 89 strikeouts in 257, he's striking out 35% of the time.
Above average.
Yeah, very much so.
Not great.
So that's something that you can do. I mean, I guess just to check. I don't know. Like I enjoy going through some of the MLB draft. Like Wyatt Langford would be a good one because he's going to be probably the second position player taken, and Langford hits for a lot more power than
I always think it's
Dylan Cruz does.
Yeah, so we're talking about that. I always think it's crazy how if you decide to go to college, you're going to get drafted out. As you decide to go to college, you have to play for 3 years before you. I think that's crazy because there's guys, that you've seen this year that you're just sitting there and you're like, yeah, they should go pro. They should be able to go pro, but they can't. Like Tommy White, I think he's ready to go, but
yeah,
he's got another year because it was NC State, LSU this year, LSU next year, and then he'll go pro.
Do you want? Okay, so we mentioned it that. Oh, just kidding. That was wrong. That was incorrect.
Oh, okay.
I about freaked out.
Was it really good?
Yeah. Okay. So then, still.
Okay.
So we mentioned Dylan Cruz 18% of the time.
Yes.
Wyatt Langford, the power hitting. Where is he? I don't remember what position he plays. First baseman? No, he's outfield possibly. Anyway, power hitter from Florida has 44 strikeouts this season in 236 at bats. Good for 18.5% strikeout rate. Even if you wanted to now on the career in 3 seasons with Florida, Wyatt Langford, 18% of the time, 17.9 without rounding up. He in his career, 89 strikeouts and 496 at bats.
Jeez.
which is fun. I mean, just so you talk about consistency.
Talk about seeing the ball well.
And that's only having 4 at-bats in his freshman year. He had 4 at-bats, 1 strikeout in his freshman year.
That one that pushed him over.
Then in 2022, he had 256 at-bats, hit 355 from the plate with 44 strikeouts. He had 2 seasons. His 2 seasons have been 44 strikeouts. Hit 373, though, this season. That's where we're at. It's like he also had 9 stolen bases for Florida this year.
He's a power hitter. He's not even.
But that's what's crazy. 21 home runs this year, 26 last year. Home runs, that is. But that's what's wild. Like any other given year, Wyatt Langford is probably the number 1 overall pick. But guess what? You ran into a guy named Dylan Cruz, who you saw last night. And we talked to Liam Van of the Advocate yesterday to talk about Dylan Cruz a little bit. Dylan Cruz this season, 18 home runs, 70 RBIs, 71 walks. He had 71. He was walked 71 times.
Who walks more than they get RBIs?
And he struck out 46 times.
The answer is nobody, except for Dylan Cruz.
Yeah. Dylan Cruz. Oh, this would be interesting. Dylan Cruz, he played much more in his freshman year. Both of these guys just finished their 3rd year of college.
Mm-hmm.
So we mentioned Wyatt Langford had a 17.9% strikeout rate in his entire career in college. Dylan Cruz
is at 18 for his senior year. If Wyatt's at 17, I'm gonna go. I think it's still around 18.
18.3.
There we go.
So you talk about just longevity and consistency. There you go. At the
That's because
SEC
he
level
played
as
more
well.
his freshman year. That's
I suppose so. There's more
at bats.
Yeah, there's more. There's more.
If he only would have had 4 at bats, I bet he's at 15. 15% strikeout.
That's insane to think about. You know, because then you see guys that have like Javier Baez. Let's just check out Javier Baez.
I don't think we need to see that one because it's going to be really high.
Add Javier Baez to the list of guys, Rico, that signed big contracts. Wilson Contreras in this group. Maybe it's just former Cubs guys that I'm just mad at. Sign contracts and then can't hit.
You think that's bad? Try Jacoby Ellsbury with the Yankees.
That's a good point.
Signed big contracts and then don't play.
I forgot Jacoby Ellsbury.
And then don't play.
That's a heck of a name that I have not thought about.
How about that one? At least your guys.
Hey, he was fast. He was fast.
He didn't play. He got hurt, and he just didn't play. And then after that, they were like, he's here. Then finally, they found out a way to release him.
How can I get the splits?
Ridiculous.
Okay, so his last year was in 2017, which feels like forever ago. In 2017, he was hitting 264, had 63 strikeouts, and had 356 at bats though. Started 93 games in 2017. That's wild. That's crazy.
Is this Javier?
No, that's Jacoby Ellsbury.
Yeah, okay.
So Javier Baez this season, hitting 226 with just 5 home runs in 288 at bats. Let's find out how many strikeouts he has.
All of them.
That's actually not too bad. 68.
Oh, he's gotten better.
That's actually not bad at all. Only striking out 23.6% of the time.
Oh, right there.
He's right there on MLB average.
There you go.
Maybe he's figured it out.
Wow. Detroit's doing him some good.
Why did we ever get rid of him?
You know who I forgot about? Chris Bryant.
Yeah.
He's just kind of gone into no Colorado.
Man's land.
I forgot.
He's just kind of gone into no man's
land. I saw
a
picture of him the other day with the Rockies hat on. And I go, that's a really good Photoshop.
Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant's another one. You can make the name for it. Gets MVP or Rookie of the Year, whatever it was. And then he signs a 7-year, $182 million contract with the Colorado Rockies after the 2021 season.
Mm-hmm.
He is now hitting, let's see. Let's go to this last thing before we go to break.
Yeah. We're just
going down a rabbit hole here. He's currently on the 10-day IL, but this season he is hitting 263 with 5 home runs. 37 strikeouts and 190 at-bats.
Remember when him and Bryce Harper were like the best of friends and were supposed to be like have the same careers?
No, I do remember because then also Bryce Harper was reportedly interested in coming to Chicago.
Yep.
So I do remember that. But anyway, man, what a rabbit hole.
Shout out to Baseball Corner here on the Ticket Water Cooler. Nick Sainert, Rico, here on 93.7 The Ticket. When we come back, you know what? I said we were going to do it. We'll hit on it a little bit of Nebraska football recruiting to end the show before we go into the happy hour. Listen to that. Take a water cooler on 93.7 The Ticket. Rosie Sports Bar Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, veteran owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at GarnerIndustries.com.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturdays, Sunday Family Fun Days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere planter from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Plant for success with the industry's latest technology. Upgrade to an Exact Emerge high-speed planter to cover more acres, increasing flexibility and productivity. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location to order your new John Deere planter and experience the Landmark difference.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
The wait is almost over. The Guardians of Freedom Air Show is the hottest event in the area. Coming to Lincoln's Air Park on Saturday, August 26th and Sunday, August 27th. Elevate your air show experience with tickets to the premium seating tent, added seats, meals, and more for just $125. Premium tickets are going fast, so buy yours today. To purchase premium tickets and for more information, visit LincolnAirShow.com. We'll see you at the Guardians of Freedom Air Show in late August.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Quick question. Where does the term dog pop? I've never seen a pile of dogs in my life. I've never seen that. If we've ever seen just driving down the road, it's like, well, there's 12 dogs on top of each other. So where does dog pile come from?
Well, that's a good question.
And that is a standard.
That's a good question.
If you say dog pile to anyone, they know it. It's not dog pile. Never seen a pile of dogs. Never in my life.
I want to know where that comes from.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning. 93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
A mix of sun and clouds expected today with a high of around 89. Southeast winds could gust over 25 to 30. We will see a chance of scattered thunderstorms moving in this evening into tonight with a low of 67. Then clearing and becoming very hot tomorrow with an afternoon high around 97. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back to the Ticket Water Cooler on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
So I made a promise, and we're not going to keep it.
Sometimes plans have a way of going awry.
Yeah, we're not going to keep it, and I apologize for anybody that tuned in here for Nebraska football recruiting updates. We'll probably get to that a little bit in the happy hour, but Baseball Corner. It's just a Baseball Corner show today on the Ticket Water Cooler. And thank you guys all for tuning in on the Starter Heyman Jewelers live video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Don't forget to do that for all of the shows here on 93.7 The Ticket. You can go to any of those websites and check us out live. You can see our beautiful faces, hear the audio, all that fun stuff. And don't forget to interact with the show on the Starter Heyman text line and the Honda of Lincoln hotline, 402-464-5685. Send in your text, give us a call, and you can be a part of the show yourself. And don't forget to download the podcasts of all the shows, including our weeknight shows and our weekend shows, wherever you get podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you get your podcasts, you can get your podcasts from 93.7 The Ticket on those websites. And again, the Ticket Water Cooler is sponsored by the Guardians of Freedom Air Show coming to Lincoln's Air Park August 26th and 27th. Go to LincolnAirShow.com for more information. But we're sticking in Baseball Corner because Nick just saw something that it kind of hurts, honestly.
So we brought it up a couple weeks ago on the happy hour, actually, Rico, how Alek Manoah was the Toronto Blue Jays pitcher. He had a really good year last season, and this season just could not get any of his stuff working, right? He's just 25 years old, so they don't want to give up on him quite yet. He was demoted.
Imagine getting just like, yeah, now you're 25.
Yeah,
sorry,
it's over. It's
can't
over.
do it.
So Manoah, he's 25 years old and was in the majors, right? He gets demoted a couple weeks ago from the majors, which is the highest level, obviously, to the Florida Complex League, which is the absolute lowest part of affiliated baseball that you can be a part of.
As low as you can go
It's
while
rookie
still
ball.
being affiliated with the majors.
It is rookie ball.
Yeah.
And so he was demoted after compiling a 6.36 ERA and a 1.14 strikeout to walk ratio in 58 innings across his first 13 starts. The tipping point came on June 5th when he surrendered 6 runs on 7 hits and a walk while recording just a single out against the Houston Astros.
Alec.
So, and I mentioned after last season, in 2022, Manoah finished the year with a 2.24 earned run average and a 3.53 strikeout to walk ratio, which placed him third in the AL Cy Young Award ballot. Now, he had his first start today in the Florida Complex League, the rookie ball.
Okay, and you expect
against the Florida Complex League New York Yankees.
Okay.
Right?
As a former major leaguer going up against a bunch of rookies.
Yes. This game is still going on. They're currently in the top of the 6th inning, wherever they play the Florida Complex League games at.
Obviously in Florida.
But Manoah
at a complex.
Manoah is no longer pitching in the game because he made it through 2 2/3 innings.
He obviously struck everybody out.
He recorded 2 2/3 innings pitched today, allowed 11 earned runs, 10 hits, 2 home runs, 2 walks.
I think they left him in too long.
He did strike out 3 guys.
There it is.
He did strike out 3 guys.
You know what would be really bad is if he struck out the side in
that
one
would
of the
be
innings,
really bad.
And then all of that happened.
It might have happened in the first inning. So we can go through the first inning here.
Yeah,
So
what's the play-by-play?
in the first, oh, just kidding. That was the Blue Jays. He only allowed 1 run in the bottom of the first.
Okay.
All right.
Not terrible. Granted, this is a major leaguer, former major leaguer. No, he's still a major leaguer, going up against a bunch of rookies who have never played in the majors.
Yeah. Aren't close.
This is
they're frankly not close to the majors.
Yeah, this is a guy who pitched an entire season in the major leagues against the best of the best.
Now, in this article written by CBS Sports, once again, he completed 2 2/3 innings, where he yielded 11 runs on 10 hits, 2 home runs, and 2 walks. To be fair to Manoah, they say, it is likely that he was working on something during Tuesday's outing, be it altered mechanics or a tweaked arsenal. That doesn't make his stat line totally irrelevant, though. There is often context, however, in these situations that gets lost from looking just at the line score. It's still not an encouraging sign for the Blue Jays that he had such struggles against competition that is, to put it kindly, well beneath big league quality. I mean,
that hurts. That hurts.
2 2/3 innings. He got 8 outs.
Yep.
He recorded 8 outs.
Good for him.
11 runs allowed, all of them earned. Allowed 10 hits, 2 home runs, and 2 walks.
Like, I get it if you're working on if you're changing some things up and it's messing with whatever you usually do, but at the same time, this isn't to take anything away from them. You're better than them. That shouldn't happen. Like giving up 3 runs in rookie ball as a major leaguer, even then is a little like, oh, what are you good, man? What's going on here? Mm-hmm. Like you made it to the majors for a reason at you are the best at what you do, or you're one of the best at what you do. And for whatever reason, his pitching has let him down this season.
So in relief, though, the Blue Jays still trail the Florida Complex lead Yankees right now, 12-5 in the top of the 6th inning. But in relief, Villasmil for the Blue Jays, 1 1/3. They only allowed 1 hit. Then Reese is currently pitching for the Blue Jays in 1 inning, has only allowed 1 hit. But once again,
do you think the rookies are just like, dude, what is
2 2/3
trying to win this game
with 11 earned runs, 2 walks? Do you know what his ERA now is?
Is it just for that, or is it like total?
It'll just be for this.
Okay,
it gets
so
kind of reset.
11 runs in 2 2/3. I never get earned run average. It's got to be like 30 something or 20.
37.13 earned run average for Alek Manoah.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
The other starter for the Yankees, in case you're wondering, Rico, since you're a Yankees fan.
Well, of course.
1 1/3, allowed 4 earned runs, has a 27 earned run average.
Yeah, he ain't making it. So sorry, kid.
Jeez. I mean, just crazy stuff. But
well, that was Baseball Corner.
I guess so.
Here on the Ticket Water Cooler.
Completely unintentional.
Didn't mean to do it, but it happened. And you know what? I don't regret a single thing. That's going to do it for the Ticket Water Cooler here on 93.7 The Ticket. Up next, same 2 guys, same 2 seats. Happy hour coming up next.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM for 3.7 The Ticket.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere planter from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Plant for success with the industry's latest technology. Upgrade to an Exact Emerge high-speed planter to cover more acres, increasing flexibility and productivity. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location to order your new John Deere planter and experience the Landmark difference.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from